This submitter was driving his car a bit impatiently and he was getting ready to overtake a slower car. He went too fast into a sharp curve and he flew off the road. A ramp next to the road made him fly into the air before rolling down a hill. All his airbags deployed and his car was totaled by his insurance provider. Tobias noticed a dangerous driver but managed to dodge around him. The car behind him wasn't so lucky. Tobias thinks the guy was asleep at the wheel. King was driving his BMW M5 on the highway. He was giving it the gas and treating the highway like his own personal racetrack. He passed a few vehicles, had some close calls, and was having some generally dangerous fun. Everything was fine until he took a curve too quickly and rear-ended another car, rolling over as a result. Dylan experienced something that nobody should ever have to go through. What was it, you may ask? He fell into the back rooms with his car. Hey Dylan, can you still hear us? Do you have any internet access there? This submitter was driving his car one night. When he approached an intersection, he got T-boned by a semi-truck with its lights turned off. The repair bill was $5,400 US. Look at this picture of the damage. Yikes! That does not look good. Raphael was driving a Skoda Superb. While making an S-turn, one of his tires exploded, causing a rollover at almost 70 miles per hour. Superlogical made a recreation of a real accident that happened years ago. The driver's accelerator became stuck and they were unable to stop their car. The car lost control and flew into the oncoming lane before hitting an electric pole. That looks horrible, and I can only imagine how bad the real accident was. Timmy captured something pretty unusual. A car hit a dumpster before fleeing the scene. Could this be classified as a hit and run? What do you think? I hope the dumpster's okay. Jip was driving on an express freeway. When he got to the highway entrance, he was sideswiped by an ETK K-Series. The driver who'd crashed into him continued driving like nothing had happened. Jip tried to catch up, but his car wasn't powerful enough. After giving up the chase, he realized he was going way too fast. He tried to slow down, but his brake pads weren't in great shape. When he hit the brakes, his wheels locked up and he slid into a concrete barrier. The police arrived shortly after and he showed them his dashcam footage. 5 days later, the driver who'd fled was arrested. This submitter was also driving a Tesla when he spotted a house on fire. He immediately called 911 and firefighters came and extinguished the fire. Max was driving on a highway in his Tesla Model 3. Suddenly, an oncoming car swerved right into Max's. It looks like the driver fell asleep, or maybe they were on their phone. Aiden was having a good time swerving across both sides of the road for fun. Unfortunately, he lost control and hit a car before also hitting a cop. Completely shocked, he floored the gas pedal while trying to figure out what was going on. He hit a few more cars, then clipped a bystander's arm. He's lucky that's all he hit. Eventually, smashing into some parked cars ended his accidental rampage. Altogether, 6 of the 8 cars he'd hit were totaled. Aiden sent us another clip taken while driving the same sports car. This time, he rear-ended a car stopped in an intersection. You know, maybe Aiden shouldn't be driving at all. Simply American was driving his Tesla Model S down a highway. He spotted a car swerving side to side and he tried to avoid hitting him. Unfortunately, as the other car continued swerving, it crashed into him. Judging by these pictures, we're guessing his car was totaled. This submitter sent us a clip of him driving in Utah. He was approaching an intersection when a car to the right wanted to merge into his lane. The driver must have forgotten to check his mirrors before hitting the submitter, making him spin out before rolling over. Xenix was driving his Mercedes S500 when he lost control. He sideswiped the concrete barriers, which pushed him onto the other side of the road, where he crashed head-on into another concrete barrier. Alex was driving his BMW when he accelerated too hard into a curve and spun out before flying into some rocks on the other side of the road. That sent him flying into the air before rolling over. Connor was driving his Mustang GT500 to the Horizon Festival. He admits he was definitely speeding down the highway. As he took the exit for the festival, he didn't notice another car ahead of him also taking the exit. Connor panic braked, but his brakes locked up and his Mustang went straight through the guardrails. I don't think that's gonna buff out. Tim sent us some CCTV footage of a hit and run. Hopefully the victim was able to track down the other driver's insurance info. Watch what happened when Josh was just chilling and driving around in his car. A bus driver T-boned a semi-truck driving ahead of him. This submitter was learning to drive on the Belasco Highway. Suddenly, they were hit by a stolen police minivan. In the end, both vehicles were totaled. Ryan was enjoying driving his sports car when he turned onto a one-way street. All of a sudden, a driver going the wrong way appeared from around the bend. His car was severely damaged and had to be towed away. Makoto was competing in an endurance race during inclement weather. On the last lap, while attempting to put more distance between him and the racer behind him, he took a turn a bit too fast. Unfortunately, that caused him to spin out before crashing into the safety barriers. Because of this mishap, he lost his third place position and finished in fourth. This submitter was exiting a parking lot when a driver in front of him started turning left. He turned into an oncoming lane and caused a massive head-on collision. Our submitter was also involved after the impact made the other car hit our submitter. This submitter was driving his van on a dirt track when he saw an opportunity for an epic stunt. He decided to make the jump. After he landed, he parked his car perfectly. Now that was epic. Pathfinder 66 was driving his Bugatti at high speed. As he went into a sharp curve, he lost control and flew into the air, hitting a house before landing back on his wheels again. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're waiting to see your clip, don't give up. We're now releasing 2 episodes per week so we can get to yours sooner.